Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving deep into one of the best ways to explore South Korea, the incredible KTX high-speed train system. If you're planning a trip and want to see more than just Seoul, this is your ultimate guide. We'll cover everything from booking tickets to navigating the stations and what to expect on board. So grab your notebook and let's get ready to ride the rails across Korea. First things first, what exactly is the KTX? It stands for Korea Train Express, and it's a network of high-speed trains that can whisk you from Seoul to Busan in under 3 hours. That's right, you can have breakfast in the capital and be enjoying lunch by the sea in no time. It's fast, efficient, and super comfortable, making it the perfect choice for tourists who want to maximize their travel time. The network connects all major cities, so whether you're heading to the historic city of Jeonju, the foodie paradise of Jeonju, or the coastal beauty of Gangneung, the KTX has you covered. So, how do you book your ticket? You've got a few options. The easiest way for most tourists is to use the official Korail website, which is available in English. It's pretty straightforward. You just select your departure and arrival stations, choose your date and time, and pick your seats. I highly recommend booking in advance, especially if you're traveling on a weekend or a public holiday, as tickets can sell out surprisingly fast. Another fantastic option is the Korail Pass. This is a special pass just for foreign visitors, and it allows you unlimited travel on most Korail trains, including the KTX, for a set number of days. You can choose from flexible passes, like 2 or 4 days within a 10-day period, or consecutive day passes. If you're planning multiple train journeys, the Korail Pass can save you a significant amount of money. You purchase it online before your trip, then validate it at a ticket counter in Korea when you're ready to start traveling. After that, you can reserve your seats for specific trains either online or at the station. It's incredibly convenient. You can also book tickets through third-party apps and websites, which sometimes offer a slightly more user-friendly interface. And of course, you can always buy tickets directly at the train station from a ticket counter or a self-service kiosk. The kiosks have an English language option, so don't be intimidated. Just have your passport and credit card ready. A little tip: if a train is fully booked, don't despair. You can often buy a standing ticket, which is cheaper and allows you to stand or sit in the unreserved vestibule areas between carriages. It's not the most comfortable for a long journey, but it's a great last resort option. Okay, so you've got your ticket. Now it's time to head to the station. Major KTX stations like Seoul Station, Yongsan Station, and Busan Station are huge, modern, and can feel a bit overwhelming at first. But don't worry, they are very well organized. The first thing you'll notice is the massive departure board, just like at an airport. This is your best friend. The board displays all the upcoming departures, showing the train number, final destination, departure time, and most importantly, the platform number. Everything is in both Korean and English. I recommend arriving at the station at least 20 to 30 minutes before your departure time. This gives you plenty of time to find your platform, grab some snacks, and use the restroom. Unlike airports, there's no lengthy check-in or security process for KTX trains. You just walk straight to your platform. Your ticket will show your train number, car number, and seat number. Look for signs on the platform that indicate where each car will stop. They are clearly marked, so you can wait right where your designated car will be, which saves you from having to run down the platform once the train arrives. One of my favorite things about Korean train stations is the food. They are packed with amazing options, from little bakeries and coffee shops to full-on food courts and bento box shops called the scenic. Grabbing a scenic for your journey is a classic KTX experience. They're delicious, convenient, and give you a taste of local flavors. Also, be sure to stock up on drinks and snacks. While there is a vending machine on the train, the selection is limited. Now, let's talk about what it's like on board the KTX. The trains are clean, modern, and really comfortable. The seats are spacious, and they recline. There are tray tables, power outlets at every seat to charge your devices, and overhead racks for smaller bags. For larger suitcases, there are dedicated luggage storage areas at the end of each car. These can fill up quickly, so if you have a big bag, try to board early to secure a spot. One of the best features of the KTX is the free Wi-Fi. It's generally reliable enough for browsing and messaging, which is fantastic for planning the next leg of your journey or just staying connected. The ride itself is incredibly smooth and quiet. You'll barely feel the speed as you glide through the Korean countryside. Look out the window and enjoy the view. You'll see a beautiful mix of urban landscapes, rice paddies, mountains, and rivers. It's a wonderful way to see the country. Restrooms are located between the cars and are kept very clean. There are also vending machines for drinks and small snacks if you get hungry. Announcements are made in Korean, English, Japanese, and Chinese before each stop, so you'll have plenty of warning before you arrive at your destination. The station name will also be displayed on screens inside the carriage. When you arrive at your destination, getting out of the station is just as easy. Simply follow the signs for exit or for local transportation like the subway, buses, or taxis. Larger stations will have tourist information centers where you can pick up maps and get advice on what to see and do in the city. Let's quickly recap some pro tips to make your KTX journey even smoother. Tip 1. Book early, especially for popular routes and times. Tip 2. Consider the Korail Pass if you're planning multiple train trips. Do the math to see if it saves you money. Tip 3. Download the Korail Talk app. It's the official app, and it's great for managing your bookings and checking train schedules on the go. Tip 4. Pack some snacks and a drink. A train station to Seoul is a must-try experience. Tip 5. Be mindful of your seat direction. On some routes, half the seats face forward and half face backward. If you get motion sickness, you can try to select a forward-facing seat when you book. You can even rotate some seats by stepping on a pedal at the base. And finally, a little bit of etiquette. Koreans are generally quiet and considerate on public transport. Try to keep your voice down. Use headphones if you're listening to music or watching videos, and avoid eating strong-smelling food. It's all about creating a pleasant journey for everyone. Traveling by KTX is truly a fantastic experience. It's a testament to Korea's incredible infrastructure and a comfortable, stress-free way to see this beautiful country. It turns travel time into part of the adventure, not just a way to get from A to B, from the bustling energy of Seoul Station to the serene views of the countryside. Every part of the journey is memorable. So there you have it, your complete guide to conquering the KTX. I hope this video helped you feel confident and excited about planning your own Korean train adventure. It's an experience I can't recommend enough. If you have any more questions about the KTX or travel in Korea, drop them in the comments below. I love hearing from you guys and will do my best to answer. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this guide helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more travel guides and tips from Korea and beyond. Safe travels, and I'll see you in the next video.